And we're back. This is a Middle Perch live on the internet. I am your host, MTK, on the MIC. And India have crushed the Windies. West Indies falls by 125 runs today at Old Trafford. It was a remarkable and balanced performance by the Indian side. And the West Indies have now been effectively knocked out from the possibility of qualifying. India's win by 125 runs puts it at the top of the table in terms of run rate, which is excellent. Though they are behind Australia in points because Australia has played one more match than India has. They stand second with New Zealand behind them and England currently in the fourth spot. But England is suffering. Defeats. Sri Lanka beat them. Pakistan has beaten them. They are now bordering on being eliminated from the World Cup semifinals while hosting it, which is a complete shock. They were the number one rated ODI side in the world when the Cup began. And yesterday, because of their loss, they fell to number two. And now India is the number one rated ODI side in the world as the Cup continues, and India is the only undefeated team as the Cup continues. And the match of the year for England will be on Sunday. Sunday, what's the date there? 30th? Yes, Sunday the 30th. India will play England in Birmingham at Edgbaston. Now, this, folks, is going to be an epic match. India is, I believe, the better side. They have the best bowling in terms of team bowling. 8 of the top 10 in the Cup. In terms of economy, 8 of the top 10 best in terms of economy are Indian bowlers. They have Shami and Bumrah and Kuldeep and Yadav and Chahal, and it just doesn't stop. The British bats will be on full display on Sunday because they're going to set that pitch to be suitable to their strength, which is a massive batting order. So we can look for that pitch to be prepared for England with their backs against the wall. A cornered English side will be facing India. Looking at the rest of the table below England, there is a battle going on. Bangladesh still alive. Pakistan, amazingly, still alive. And the story with Pakistan is one that everybody's talking about. 1992. The exact same results Pakistan has gone through, from their wins to their washouts to their losses, as in 1992 when they began poorly, had a washout, then suddenly built, and then they won it all. So there's a tremendous spirit of belief among Pakistani fans that this is happening again. It has happened in exactly the same order, and their victory over England was huge. And so Pakistan, Bangladesh, and even Sri Lanka have a chance here to jump into the top 4 and take England's place, which I think could happen as soon as Sunday. Sri Lanka plays South Africa tomorrow, and this is going to be a remarkable weekend of cricket. Also, this has been an amazing World Cup. So many stories, so many fantastic performances. India has been quietly going about its business, remains undefeated, but with no massive victories until today. And today, the full plan was on display. The sort of poor showing by South Africa and by West Indies, although it's sad to see former powers fading, has been countered by a tremendous start by Australia, who look fit and have Mitchell Stark, the best bowler so far in the tournament, taking the most wickets. 19 wickets he's taken, are scary. And the performances by Bangladesh especially have been inspired. Shakib Al Hassan, the best all-rounder, has just been amazing. The 5 and century, very few people have ever done that. And it is turning into an incredible World Cup. Really one of the best I've ever seen. A lot of fun, great matches. The pitches have been completely different. From 400 runs, they've now come down to these 224 totals, 250 totals, and it's becoming about bowling instead of batting. And it's just one of the best World Cups. And I hope if you are not a cricket fan that you tune in for at least one of these matches, certainly when the semifinals come about. And it's looking like it could be Australia, India, New Zealand, and I don't know, Pakistan, right? Uh, or if England defeats India on Sunday, a cornered British side versus a comfortable Indian side could yield a surprise result. That's certainly possible. Then what happens? Are we looking at New Zealand being possibly bounced? That would be the question. So with 11 points at the moment, India sits behind Australia, who have 12 points by virtue of playing one more match. India had a rainout. India and New Zealand had a rainout. The rainouts are treated like draws. And so what happens there is you get 1 point. Instead of the 2 points for a win and 0 points for a loss, each team gets 1 point. And so that happened to the New Zealand and India sides because they had a rainout, and they're at the top of the table. But when we look at the table now, it looks pretty exciting. Australia with 12 points and a net run rate of 0.906. India with 11 points, but a higher net run rate, 1.16. So if net run rate comes into play, India is in a good position. Third is New Zealand, also having played one less match. No, they played 7, actually. They had a loss. So they are at 11 points, same as India, but they've played one more match. And they have a run rate of 1.028. England with a run rate of 1.051, a good run rate because of that crushing defeat they handed to Afghanistan, have 8 points. If they win on Sunday, they go to 10 and they stay just ahead of the field. Bangladesh with 7 points, Pakistan with 7 points, Sri Lanka with 6. They might have 8 and be tied with England if they win tomorrow against South Africa. West Indies, South Africa, and Afghanistan will be going home this year without participating in the Final Four. But it's kind of fun, exciting, really exciting stuff this year at the Cricket World Cup. I hope you will tune it in. There have been some amazing performances. Bumrah today, boom, boom, double wicket. And then he slow pitched on the third for the potential hat trick. It was pretty funny. Some great play today by India, and let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. India all the way. That's what I say. So far undefeated, 11 points, and the best run rate on the table in the Cricket World Cup. India.